Hi Aries, welcome to the Esoteric Empire. Welcome to your weekly reading. Let's go ahead and jump right into what's going to be going on for you. So we're going to start off with seeing what exactly is the energy you're going to be feeling the most within this particular week of May. During this week, we are still in Taurus season. We are wrapping it up pretty soon. Okay. Seems like Taurus season went by kind of fast if you ask me. All right, so the energy you're going to be feeling is Uranus. So the only thing that I heard was you rang. So I feel like somebody may be trying to service you in some sort of way, or you may be trying to service someone else. Yeah, I'm hearing a bell of some sort. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the speedy messages are. Okay, so these may or may not resonate for you. Okay, so we have Two of Cups, and then we actually have a card that's flipped over. This almost never happens. So I'm going to assume that this message is just saying that there is someone that you are going to be encountering that is in love with you, or you're in love with them, or it could be a best friend, okay? Five of Wands in reverse. You are no longer arguing or battling with someone, okay? So it seems like there's peace coming your way. Six of Cups. So there's going to be a reuniting with your ex or someone from your past, okay? All right. So I feel like there's going to be a subsiding and some sort of confrontation that had been going on. That looks like it's going to be subsiding around this time period, okay? So let's go ahead and see what's happening for you throughout this week. All right, Aries. You're showing up as the King of Swords, okay? So I feel like you're being very focused during this week. I feel like you have tasks that need to be completed, and you are definitely on the right track to making sure that this is done, okay? So you're probably going to have a very business-oriented or very focused mindset throughout this week. I'm actually seeing there's some energy of Aquarius here, so I don't know if you have an Aquarius placement within your chart, but that is definitely showing up throughout this week, especially with this Uranus energy being what you're going to be feeling the most. So in the beginning of the week, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So I feel like you're canceling some plans in the beginning of your week. You're canceling plans maybe to postpone them, okay? So it doesn't mean that you're deleting them completely, but I feel like you're going to push them back or push the date back, okay, for whatever this is. It looks like you reschedule something, okay? Okay, it could be with a Sagittarius, but I feel like you need to add something more to whatever you're trying to cultivate before you release it, or before you go see whoever this is. Whatever you're postponing, you're doing this because you feel like you need to add something else to it to make it more balanced, okay? All right. I also see somebody is looking at time, so they're trying to make sure like they have enough time to get something done or to do it correctly. Yeah, so you're still content about whatever you're about to do. You just want to have more time to cultivate it so that it works the best way and it's more long lasting, okay? So I see that you're actually probably doing something that deals with like maybe your product or something that is tangible, okay? It could even be your job, but I see that you have something that you've been working on, and you're going to push the date back so that you have more time to cultivate this idea or practice, okay? All right, so in the middle of the week, I'm seeing the Five of Cups. So there's something here where I feel like there's sadness or regrets or wishing something was different. Okay, so let's see what this is. Why is this showing up? Okay, so there could have been something embarrassing that happens in the public eye. Or maybe the turnout that you were expecting or the result you were expecting doesn't come to fruition. The Hermit. Yeah, so it looks like you get more answers about something, or people have a lot of questions for you, but I'm seeing that you thought something was going to be bigger than what it was, or like the outcome or the result didn't size up to what you expected. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing the Chariot here. Okay, so maybe the results that you're expecting, they could be coming towards you, but they're coming at a slower rate than you were expecting. Okay, so maybe, especially if it's money or something, it's coming in at a slower rate. But I don't feel like it's not going to work out. I just think that you expected it to be a lot quicker. Yeah, so it's like the people who are supposed to be responding to this, or your audience, or whoever you're presenting something to, they didn't respond at the quickest rate as you would like. Or if this is viewers, they didn't watch as fast as you wanted them to, or they didn't show up in the numbers that you expected. But I feel like there could be a stall or a reason why this happened. Okay, like maybe some technical issues or something like that, depending on what you're working with. The devil, okay. Yeah, so there could be some slow progress because of loyalty. That's the word that I just got, loyalty issues. Like people feel like they can't support you because of their own alliances. But I'm also seeing it's because of like something is dragging whatever you're trying to promote or push out there. It's dragging it back because there's something slowing it down. So this could be something as simple as connection or Wi-Fi or something like that. But I see something is not being catapulted and put out into the world at the rate that you would like because it's being held back. It could also be the algorithms or something, because I do feel like it has something to do with the internet as well. Okay, I'm also seeing there could be someone who is trying to tear down something that you're doing when it comes to this situation. Why is the devil showing up? Yeah, somebody's starting rumors or gossiping about something that you do or something that you're putting out, and they're doing it so that you don't have people support you. Okay, so you definitely have a hater somewhere in the mix. Yeah, it could be an ex. Okay, I'm seeing it's somebody who's bitter, or somebody that wanted to be with you but you didn't want to be with them. So they're definitely showing up. Who is this person? They don't want to see you win. Okay, so this could be a Scorpio. Yeah, that's who this person is. It's somebody that you broke their heart, or you guys had a really bad breakup or something like that, and they're very bitter, and so they're trying to ruin whatever you're working on. Okay, so be prepared for that, or do something to avoid that, but they definitely are trying to stop you from being successful within this situation. Yep, interference. So they're doing something to stop it. So whatever the result is, it's not because you didn't do well. It's because that person is trying to tear down your empire, your success, okay? So when it comes to that, you need to nip that in the bud, or you need to do some damage control, because you definitely have a hater that is showing up in the middle of this week, okay? So at the end of this time period, we do have strength in reverse. So I'm seeing that you decide to do something in a passive way. So you don't go and you don't try to beat their ass. You think outside of the box and you do something that they would never expect, but it also makes sure that you don't get in any trouble and that they are able to be pushed back furthest away from your situation. So I see that you're thinking very, you're being strategic, which is why this King of Swords is actually showing up. So congratulations, kudos to you. I do believe that you're definitely going to be able to get rid of this hater. All right, so what are you doing? What's the plan at the end of this week? I also see that there could be a Leo that is trying to help you or give you some advice. So I see that you're killing them with kindness, okay? So you may be offering some friendship, or you're trying to be nice, just because you know that that will win them over quicker than anything. Okay, we have 8 of Cups and 9 of Wands. Okay, I also feel like you tell them that you have to move on, or you need to be alone because you're not ready to be in a relationship. So you could even go to this person and just be really honest and kind of give them the closure that they're looking for, because for whatever reason they're upset because of the way that you treated them. And so I feel like you take that up as an offer to go talk to them at the end of the week and be like, hey, look, I know how you're feeling, but let me explain why I did what I did. Now, does this work in your favor? Let's see. Yeah, they have truth showing up. So this other person, once you talk to them, they end up kind of, you know, at least being cordial with you and maybe taking down whatever hate speech that they were putting out there about you, or the gossip that they did. They stop that because they feel like, okay, that's right, let me be fair. Okay, I also feel like they see it in a more mature lighting now that you explained yourself to them. You're showing up as failure because I feel like you didn't necessarily want to have to explain yourself to them. You didn't want to be around them, but you knew that this would be better for the outcome in the future, okay? So I would say don't feel bad about this, because it really does look like you fixed the situation even though you didn't want to talk to their ass at all. But it looks like it turns out really, really well for you if you actually mend that situation. Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups for you. So everything is actually going to turn out very well for you at the end of this week. I see that kindness is going to take you a long way. You'll get a lot further with sugar than you will with, damn, what's that saying? I was really trying to pull out the saying, but I can't think of it right now. But being sweet and being kind is going to go a lot further in this situation than you think. So even if you don't want to be their best friend, you don't have to, but just be kind and be mature about the situation, understand where they're coming from, and try to mend the situation as best as possible. All right, and I think it's actually going to end up with you being very happy at the end of this week. Okay, so you have trapped in fear. So this could be a bullying situation where you were afraid to really confront this person, but at the end of the day, you know, most bullies are able to be conquered. So I do see that you are going to go towards this person, but I do see that you're also afraid. But don't be afraid, because there's something within you that they feel like they have to tear down in order to feel bigger and better about themselves. So keep that in mind. I do believe that you are more mature than this person. So keep that in mind when you go to confront this, okay? All right, so that has been your weekly tarot reading with the Esoteric Empire. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. If you like videos like this and you want to be tuned in every week, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I also have other videos coming out dealing with astrology, spirituality, and metaphysics. So if you're interested in that type of info, make sure you subscribe to that as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next week. Bye, Aries.